What if I told you that one of Africa's most graceful birds is being poisoned by something you can't even see in the water? Picture this: a shallow wetland at sunrise. A tall, snow-white bird with a distinctive spoon-shaped bill moves slowly through the water, sweeping its beak from side to side. This is the African spoonbill, a master of wetland hunting, filtering tiny aquatic creatures from the mud with precision honed over millennia. But today, something invisible is turning its hunting grounds toxic. The very water that gives it life is becoming its greatest threat. The African spoonbill isn't just another wading bird. It's a living barometer for the health of Africa's freshwater ecosystems. And right now, that barometer is reading danger. For centuries, these elegant birds thrived across sub-Saharan Africa, from the wetlands of Botswana to the river deltas of West Africa. Their unique spoon-shaped bills act like sophisticated sensors, detecting vibrations in the water that signal the presence of shrimp, insects, and small fish. But this specialized feeding method has become their Achilles heel in our modern world. The problem began quietly, almost imperceptibly at first. As agriculture expanded and cities grew, chemicals began washing into rivers and wetlands. Pesticides from farms, heavy metals from industry, pharmaceuticals from wastewater, all flowing into the very environments where spoonbills feed. Unlike larger pollutants that you can see floating on the surface, these contaminants are invisible, dissolved in the water itself. Here's what makes this particularly dangerous for spoonbills. When they sweep their bills through the water, they're not just catching food, they're filtering everything in that water column. Their specialized feeding technique means they're exposed to higher concentrations of pollutants than other birds might be. It's like drinking through a straw that reaches deep into contaminated groundwater. The first signs of trouble appeared in nesting colonies. Researchers noticed that eggshells were becoming thinner, more fragile. Some pairs were abandoning nests altogether. In heavily polluted areas, chick survival rates dropped dramatically. The birds that did survive often showed strange behaviors, disoriented movements, difficulty hunting, weakened immune systems. But the most alarming discovery came when scientists began testing the spoonbills themselves. They found accumulated heavy metals in their tissues, pesticide residues in their feathers, and endocrine disruptors affecting their reproduction. These birds were essentially becoming living repositories of water pollution, each one telling a story about the health of their aquatic home. So what's being done about this silent crisis? Conservationists realized they couldn't just protect the birds, they had to heal the entire watershed. The solution required tackling pollution at its source while creating safe havens where spoonbills could thrive. The first breakthrough came with wetland restoration projects. By working with local communities to create natural buffer zones around important spoonbill habitats, they reduced agricultural runoff entering the water. These buffer zones, strips of native vegetation between farmland and wetlands, act like natural filters, trapping pollutants before they reach the birds' feeding grounds. But restoration alone wasn't enough. The real change came when conservation groups started collaborating with industries and farmers upstream. They developed alternative practices that reduced chemical use while maintaining productivity. In some areas, they introduced constructed wetlands specifically designed to treat wastewater before it reached natural habitats. Perhaps the most innovative approach has been the creation of spoonbill sanctuaries, protected areas where water quality is constantly monitored and managed. These aren't just fenced-off zones, They're actively managed ecosystems where water flows are controlled, vegetation is maintained, and pollution levels are kept within safe limits. The results have been remarkable. In these protected areas, spoonbill populations have stabilized and even begun to recover. But the most hopeful development has been the community involvement. Local people who once saw wetlands as wasteland now recognize them as valuable ecosystems. Fishermen report spoonbill sightings, farmers adjust their practices during nesting season, and school children monitor water quality as part of their science classes. The spoonbill has become a symbol, not just of wetland health, but of community stewardship. The recovery isn't complete, of course. New challenges emerge constantly: emerging contaminants, climate change affecting water flows, expanding development pressure. But the framework for protection is now in place. The spoonbill's story has become a catalyst for broader water conservation efforts across Africa. What's fascinating is how the spoonbill's recovery is creating ripple effects throughout the ecosystem. Cleaner water means healthier fish populations, which benefits local fisheries. Restored wetlands provide better flood control for nearby communities. The same conservation measures that protect spoonbills also safeguard drinking water sources for millions of people. The African spoonbill's struggle against water pollution teaches us something profound about conservation in the modern age. We can't just protect species in isolation, we have to protect the systems they depend on. A bird that feeds by filtering water cannot be saved without cleaning the water itself. This elegant wader has become an unexpected ambassador for freshwater conservation across Africa. Its survival depends on our willingness to see the connections between land use, water quality, and wildlife health. And in protecting the spoonbill, we're ultimately protecting the vital freshwater resources that sustain countless species, including our own. Which other species do you think are serving as unexpected indicators of environmental health? Share your thoughts in the comments. We might feature your suggestion in our next deep dive into conservation stories that matter.